retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Take the thing to see. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. Time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip guards into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
Hey, America is damn right.
Oh, that was my signal for action.
And action. On, what is his name? The Interview at the beginning. Have you seen the movie The Interview?
Haven't seen it. I'm familiar with the premise, familiar with James Franco.
Well, do you remember? So you have a good memory. Do you remember, even though you haven't seen it, his name or the news station that he was on, like his name on Nighthawk Tonight or something like that? I forgot what it was.
I don't,
It's
but
funny as shit,
we got
though.
Google.
We do.
Hey,
but that was his thing.
Scott and Philip.
Anyways, what's good, Parents Adam? How are you, brother?
Same old here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Long day of work. That's about all I know right now.
I would like to say it was a long day of work, but it wasn't. Chris Bildew came over yesterday, and we were up till 3 a.m. working on the Mustang, getting the interior put in and working on that. I'm sorry, he left at about 1:30. I couldn't fall asleep till about 3 because of all the Red Bull that I pounded from like 6 till 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it's got to have a cutoff with that.
Yeah. You don't realize it's not like coffee. I can drink coffee and be good. I can drink coffee and be good.
David Skylark.
Skylark tonight. Yeah, that was just. He'd always say this.
He's a good actor.
He is. He's good. It's
then
fun.
He ran into problems.
Anyways, yeah. Big weekend for a lot of people. I know everybody's chose not to pay any attention to the Snowbird Nationals, 53rd Snowbird Nationals this weekend, and decided to join us tonight, and we appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in.
I think they're done broadcasting at this point. It's all in Flo Racing's hands. I believe Jay's wrapped up his work for this week down there. Awesome job as usual. He ran into one little technical issue, but that's going to happen. Been there, done that.
Was there a wreck tonight? I thought that I saw there was a wreck.
Like the wall yesterday.
Yeah, there was something else. I think he said there was like a delay or something.
Yeah, something happened at the top end, and they canceled testing for the rest of the evening. But I was only half watching, so I'm not positive. Who, what, when, where, or how.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all I know.
That's all I know.
Had it on in the background.
Yeah. So there's some racing going on this weekend.
Yeah.
But for everybody that chooses to watch us over anything else, we appreciate that.
We'll take you.
Thanks for joining in. And called Lyle and Stevie Fast and told them not to, if they wouldn't mind, not to have their podcast tonight. And they were like, "Yeah, no problem, man. So we'll just wait till PRI to do ours." And I was like, "That's great. I appreciate that, man.
Teamwork."
So yeah, they were happy to not do theirs tonight, just so we could get more. There was a bad fire crash 30 minutes ago. That's what it was, huh?
Any idea who?
Excuse me.
Last person I saw going down the track was Cole and somebody else.
Was two cars.
Two cars. One was orange, driven by Cole, and the other was a car.
It was another
pro-mod car.
Some type of pro mod. Snowbird Nationals isn't just pro mods, right?
I believe
there's like 5 or 6 classes.
Yeah, I think there's more classes. I think it's just more heavily focused on the pro mod aspect of it. You got the bunch of the no prep kings coming out there to do the no time part of the testing and all that fun stuff. I
saw that Kai Kelly showed his time slip. He ran a pretty good hit on that old Z28 Camaro or IROC or whatever that thing is.
But here's the question. I did not, because they turn off the boards. So unless you see it from the time slip.
Yeah, he showed his time slip. It was 367 at 212 or something, which I was like, hey, those Street Outlaw guys are running good.
I don't understand the point of getting your time slip if you're going to run no time.
Yeah, I mean, like, why would you do it and then show everybody?
And like, then at the same time, it got me thinking. I was like, and got Kathleen, Todd, if you're watching, this is no knock in any way, shape, or form upon anything on your record of
watch it.
I know I'm stepping on thin ice here, but if you're running no time in testing, can you really claim that as a time?
Sure, you did it.
I guess, but what's the point? Then doesn't that negate everything surrounding the no time aspect of the part?
I almost don't know that the no time matters in their world. Only because everybody, I'm sure, has a general idea of what they're running and what everybody else is running. I mean,
if you're going to pick up, Kai Kelly runs, no time or that's his main gig. So he put the time slip out there. Totally cool. Nothing wrong with that at all. But then why not just turn on the damn boards? Why keep it a secret from everybody else and then hand the driver his slip? Something about it just seems silly.
Yeah, there's something that's being missed there.
Yeah, it doesn't connect in my brain what the point, benefit, or anything like that is.
I have to imagine there's a reason of some sort. Don't know.
Don't. Okay.
Sure don't. Why don't you Google it real quick, Adam? Let's see
what I can find out.
Did we just happen to wear the same hat tonight?
I believe so.
Did we just become best friends?
Yep.
Huh.
Bunk beds and have more room for activities.
Hell yeah, you know it. I got a pumpkin out in the garage, as a matter of fact.
It is going to make Indy so much more fun.
Yeah, and then I'm sure everybody knows the news that after this year, Toyota is no longer involved in the NHRA Funny Car. Toyota is
I'd
out.
seen that.
They're like, see ya. And the CEO of Dodge, Chrysler, Fiat stepped down this week.
It doesn't really prevent anybody from still being able to use Toyota parts and stuff like that, right? It's just
no. I just think that they were
cost
heavily
more.
involved and sponsored a lot of shit, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really seen too much of any updates on it currently. I think it would be more of a Twitter, Facebook type thing since it's kind of late breaking.
You're breaking late. I'll show you how to break
Okay.
dance real late, like late 80s style.
Sweet. I got cardboard.
Boogie down Bronx, boogie down Bronx, boom.
Breaking 2, electric boogaloo.
Boogaloo. Anyways. So welcome back to the ADRL podcast. It is Thursday night. I'm Dr. Fears.
I'm Prince Adam.
And we're glad you decided to join in and hang out with us tonight. Tuesday night was pretty good. I don't know why we had so many people jump in Tuesday night. We had pretty good viewership on Tuesday night.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
People love the unfiltered, I guess. I don't know.
I guess so. I think PA we should take the bet you didn't know and maybe put that in the closet. Maybe not. I don't know. But just call it I don't know, ADRL after dark, or ADRL at night, or ADRL after hours, or something, because it's not really, I don't know.
Nope, I'd love for it to be bet you didn't know. It's just the viewers disagree with me. So what can I do there?
The viewers disagree? They want it to be called bet you didn't know?
No, they there's zero interest when I break out my fun facts in the chat. So
yeah. No, it needs to be something different. No, well, I mean, clearly, because you have it on the platform.
That, or it just needs to either that, or it just needs to be what it's going to be. And if people don't like it, then they don't watch it. And there could still be an ADRL after dark as well. There's tons of options and possibilities.
Yeah. Look at that. You got your winner circle backdrop there on your PC.
Yep.
Likey.
Something.
I likey.
Oh yeah.
I like it a lot.
It's the winner circle right here.
Oh, that reminds me, man. I needed to reach out to Minson about our winner circle backdrop. Yeah, Josh, if you're watching, I want to reach out to you. Had a small issue with our backdrop, winner circle backdrop.
We will run into you next week for sure.
Yeah, great quality. Super happy with our tent that we had, and all of our barrier jackets. Really nice. Great work, Josh. Did a great job, buddy.
Yes, indeed.
Very, very good. So what else is good? What else is going on?
Man, just clipping away towards 2025 here. Faster and faster.
Yep. Getting ready for PRI. That should be fun.
1 week from today.
Yep. Reached out to Clyde. So we'll be catching up with him when we're in Indianapolis. That'll be a good time, amongst all kinds of other people.
Sure. It's a who's who.
I'm looking forward to Wes's after hours party. Always a good time. Last year I got wasted, called some people wrong names, and was dancing with robots. That was a good time.
Oh yeah. Nope. It's not the
you didn't know is doing well. Our viewership. What?
Viewership is up. No arguments or complaints on that part of it. It's no longer really befitting of the programming itself any longer. That's where it becomes a thing.
Yeah. Yep. It's interesting. It is interesting. So yeah, busy week. Indianapolis next week. That'll be great. What else is going on?
Working on getting the schedule rolling out. Get that going.
Yeah. We should have had that done already, but got thrown for a little bit of a loop there at the end. No big deal. It's probably pretty standard for all promoters this time of year.
These things happen.
Yes, they do. What else? I'm excited for 25, man. I'm really excited for 2025. I am. I'm excited where it's going. Really excited where it's going.
Yeah, be interesting to see.
Yeah.
See what this new car John Sullivan brings out. See what Clyde's going to bring to the drag racing world. See if his car is ever going to get done.
Boy, that pro mod that Victor Alvarez is having Clyde make is super nice, man. That purple one, that's a really nice looking purple, dude. That's a sweet car. Almost reminds me of Wes's car when he was having that built a couple years ago. That was a super sweet ride too.
Yep, from the picture I think I had seen about it, I do remember and agree. NC
Like
Pro
that.
Modder's coverage has been excellent this week. Of course, he's NC Pro Modder. He doesn't do anything less than the best.
He does not.
The only thing that stops him or slows him down is equipment failures, which those things are going to happen, and there's not much you can do on it. And yeah, traveling, being just one person, and then being restricted at events from not being able to live stream because other organizations have the exclusive rights to the live stream.
We have the exclusive rights to the live stream.
Roll the dice on it. You will see it.
Roll the dice. Oh, no, that was Roll the Bones. I was thinking of a Rush song.
Wouldn't know that one.
Nope.
I just know their hits.
Just know their hits. They hit it and don't quit it. Schedule's looking good.
It's looking like a schedule.
Looking like a schedule.
That's about all I could say.
And what's amazing is that every date that we had picked out does not fall on anyone else's schedule that's released theirs.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. I'm like, oh, that's great, man. Now,
at the same time,
I will say there are some other promoters that aren't so happy.
Man, yeah.
With other promoters.
Toes stepped on.
Oh, man, I had to damn pop a bag of popcorn today and sit back and scroll through some posts. A couple people were getting a little or a person. I don't know. It kind of started. It was like a clearing the bench kind of session, man. You had folks from both sides jumping in, and
people.
Anyways, if you don't know, you'll probably find out. I'm not trying to start up any stuff, but no, it got pretty funny today.
People get very offended when they think an idea that is proprietary information of theirs alone is repeated or done somewhere else. And at the end of the day, it's kind of the nature of business, number one. But then number two, it's drag racing. How many options or possibilities are there? I mean, nothing new or revolutionary was happening between either of the two sides. So what are we talking about here?
Yeah. I think it was more, it was kind of twofold, right? It was one about the classes being promoted, and two, some stacking of schedules.
Sure.
Somebody putting a schedule on top of somebody else's schedule, and
and
they're like, the whole thing back and forth. It was pretty funny.
It is pretty entertaining.
Clearing the air for sure.
Nothing revolutionary happening, so
nope.
It is what it is.
That is what it is. So yeah, man. Let's see. So we get into Indianapolis on Wednesday. Go have some dinner. It'll be nice. Thursday we walk.
Yep.
Thursday night we party.
After we podcast.
Friday. Wonder if Wes would let us shoot our podcast at his place.
Sure, bring your checkbook, and he would let us right in.
No, man, he wouldn't give a shit. Like, hey, man, you mind if we shoot a podcast?
Where, at the after party?
Yeah, like somewhere in the corner. You remember, like last time there was like that bar back there where it was really empty. That whole back section was empty. There was nobody on that other side.
It's possible, but I think that the time that we do the podcast would probably be a little bit before the after party starts.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly before, because we got there about the time that it started last year.
Yeah.
Mistake number one. We won't repeat that, because it's better to be fashionably late when people are actually there, and it's not just you and 7 other people in a massive bar waiting for people to show up. So yeah, that was where we messed up on that one. So I think we'll be able to pull off the podcast, even if it's a shortened or condensed podcast. Just kind of giving an update of, hey, ran into this person, and that person up here already, and heading to the party.
James, what's good, bro?
What is
what it be? Trolson, our dragster champion.
So for our current ADRL Extreme Dragster record holder.
That's right.
Let's give respect on the name.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we got to put some respect on the name for sure. So we'll get there, after party it up. May or may not be hungover for Friday, and Friday we walk. Some more. Mingle, jingle. You are a champion.
The people's champ.
People's champ, and record holder.
You got the record.
You got the record, buddy.
If so, I need a trophy and a hat.
And a hat. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea. We could make a plaque for all of our current record holders. I like that idea. All right, James, let me get on that, buddy. Oh, there's something to put on the list there. We get those mailed out. I like that idea. Yep.
Get a little recognition.
Nice.
Little recognition.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's see. And then so for, again, Friday we walk, Friday night, not sure, maybe a dinner Friday night, perhaps. Possibly. Go have dinner. Saturday wake up. I don't know. I think we okay. Yeah, hey, fair enough, man. You can hold me to it. Let's see. And then so on Saturday, usually I think last time we just kind of hung out and then we split, right?
It's Saturday. We got there at the standard opening time, and then right about noon, you'd start walking past booths that were either gone or were packing up. So it seemed like everybody was really kind of wrapping things up from about midday Saturday until the end of the day Saturday. So yeah, we ended up kind of checking out of there a little bit early on Saturday, went back to the place, sat there for a while, and then decided, why are we just going to sit here? We could get up and drive. And we made it back here 9:30, 10 o'clock or something at night, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we would have had to leave about 4 or 5, somewhere in there. So yep, probably pretty same schedule that we'd run this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's good, man. Yeah. Yep.
I don't know where you went on that one. So I was going to try to help, but I was like, we're all lost.
No. I quantum leaped into another universe for a quick second. I was floating out there doing something totally different, and then came back.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back, Cotter. So I hate saying soums, PA, soums. Not a lot to talk about. Really just more excited about next year and upcoming PRI. And then before we know it, it's Christmas, New Year's, boom, springtime, bam. First race. Boom, second race.
Any records going to come out of this weekend?
No. Why would there be any records coming out of this weekend?
They came out of it last year, didn't they?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
So, I mean, hey, if we've got to,
I get it. I get it. Yes. I mean, possibly, dude. Possibly. Possibly. You just never know. I don't know what's the weather like this weekend. Any idea on the altitude, water grains, anything?
757 point something, like 5.2 feet is what somebody had calculated in Jay's chat a few hours
757. Okay. I mean, that's not horrible. I mean, under 500 would be better, or negative if you don't have sinus issues.
You're negative.
When's our first race? Our first race is at the beginning of next year, baby. Whoop whoop. What?
Ask a question, get an answer.
There it is.
Step right up.
Who's next in line? Come up here, young lad. What is your question? We got an answer. Hey, how about a Q&A? If anybody's out there, just ask a question. We'll answer. As a matter of fact, I like those formats. What are you doing to your
wiping it off?
Oh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. March.
Not since military.
March. I don't know. Is that a statement or a question? Not sure. Not sure if that was a statement or a question. What'd you say? Demand?
A command, or could be
a command. Yeah, a command. Health, right? I could call some cadence. If anybody wants to stand up, I can march them around a little bit. Health, right?
I'm good.
Yeah, I used to love calling cadence. I was really good at it.
I did my time in marching band.
Oh, did you? Did you call cadences? Or did they call? Well, I guess you guys just kept the beat. That was your cadence, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was all left, right, left on one, right, and just keep that. So that's how you keep your beat. But during parades and formations and stuff like that, yeah, they would call out.
Mike, what's good, dude?
What's good, Mike? So yeah, we'd have plenty of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Plenty of that. But no, most everything in marching band, it was all based off of charts that you get at band camp. And then
Band camp. Can I just say something, dude? Did you
Yeah.
get fucked with or bullied in school because you were in marching band and went to band camp?
nope.
That's
No,
right.
I was
Open
kind of
up this pit, baby.
Christ.
That's right. Open it up.
No, I maintained it at a nice little level of, kind of cool.
You were still, you
cool
knew some
and
jocks, you knew some
Yeah, I
some the
floated.
druggies, but you were in marching band. You were just well
Yeah, I was
rounded.
I was just out there.
Yeah, same here.
So no, I avoided much of that. Although I can tell you, there were some band nerds I was in band with, and they just fit
You're
the
like this.
stereotype to a T. Like,
Why are you dodging me, Adam? You're in marching band too.
Yeah.
You think you're better than me?
Yes. But you can't say those sorts of things. So no, I never got hassled or anything like that. Plus, I played tuba, so that's pretty cool. People
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, no, I was just ever since that movie came out, and this one time at band camp.
Now, say things happened at band camp. Sure.
April, Nick. April showers.
This one time.
That's right. That one time in band camp. Every time I hear Adam talk about marching band and band camp, I'm like, oh man, did Adam get bullied? Was he like nerdy?
No,
I bet he played soccer too.
Adam, yeah, I did play soccer.
There it is.
And anything that had a goalie, I was a goalie. Hockey, roller hockey, soccer. Yeah,
That's how you get out of the band camp, marching band, and soccer thing. Is that you get to equalize it out with you played hockey.
Yeah,
Hockey's a tough ass. I know people play. That's a tough ass sport, dude. I mean, it is absolutely annihilator on just your cardiovascular system, your legs. I mean, anybody I know that's played hockey was a beast. Generally speaking, they were just physically sound.
Oh yes. But yeah, I've got some very, very good times that happened at band camp. And I mean, really, anytime
with flutes.
There were a couple flute players. I really mingled around in the color guard a lot. Made my rounds through there. Saxophone players.
Wait, the color guard went to band camp?
Yeah, they got to learn their routine and everything like that.
So what? Explain band camp.
Okay.
I know it's off subject. I know we're a drag racing podcast, but let's talk about band camp. Prince Adam, what was band camp all about?
Band camp, I mean, the main objective and premise of band camp was it was a week-long retreat where we went down to this Camp Woodland Hills resort in St. Clair, and we have all the cabins and just all the space. They had a football field. We'd go up there, we'd mark out the yardage, everything like that. So the whole premise of band camp was this was your first introduction to the music that you're going to play for the upcoming marching band season, and then you're beginning to learn the
coitus
formations and routines. Mm-hmm. So you'll get your printout that's just a grid of the whole football field marked out with hash lines for every 2 steps in every direction, and then you had a spot and you had to hit your spot on each of these pages. So that's what made the formations in the marching band and all that stuff, and you learn the flow and direction, the music. That was the main thing.
So those collegiate marching bands during halftimes and stuff, when they do all that, and there's like 100 people out there.
Oh yeah.
I guess the director or composer that must just be a nitmare for them.
I mean, nowadays they have computer programs where you can input in your number of people, and then it'll map out the flow so that you don't have crossing patterns, people running into each other. Because I mean, there are times where 2 lines will, go into each other and across. So there's some tight spots and some spots you really have to pay attention. But computers really taking care of that nowadays. But
I can't really talk too much shit because the Marine Corps had their own band, the President's Band. Sure. The President's, I like jazz band and concert band. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Played trumpet and jazz band, tuba and marching and concert.
But in the Marine Corps, it's the President's own Marine Corps band, right? And they're super good. And then we also had the silent drill team. For anybody that's never seen the Marine Corps silent drill team, It's super badass. And very strict. You have to be at least 6'1" to be on the
All uniform.
on the squad. And yeah, and man, I'd watch those guys behind the barracks, and dude, they just would. That's all they did was practice. And now keep in mind, they were from 8th and I in Washington, D.C. That's where their Marine barracks was for 8th and I for the Marine Silent Drill Team. But when they came to California, I was in charge for their West Coast tour. So making sure that they get to all their events and schools and all that stuff. But at all the hotels, man, it would be late at night. It would be 5 a.m. They'd be out there, and all you hear is rifles just clack, clack. I mean, it was pretty bitchin' stuff, man. And those things aren't light. I forgot how much those rifles weigh, but dude, it was full on old school rifle. I mean, metal and wood, like an old Browning assault rifle type shit.
Trust me,
weighed like 15 pounds kind of shit.
Tubas weigh a little bit more than that, so I understand.
Yeah, so do D's.
Yeah, I bet. I'm gonna go to the doctor.
Yeah, right. Might be something else happening there.
So yeah, band camp was a blast. That's where you learn that kind of stuff, but then that's also where you learn, anatomy and things of that sort.
Yeah, anatomy and physiology. Weird. They it's kind of commingle a couple courses there.
Exactly.
Inter courses, I guess you could call them.
Yeah, you could. It has been described as that in the past. So
oh my god,
be accurate.
Look at us. Is this Tuesday night?
Nope. Nah. We were just talking about good old clean fun.
Yeah. So no, that's cool, PA. Let's see. What else do we got going on? So we would have liked to have released the schedule. I'm getting ready to do it probably. Let's get it done by the end of the week. Tomorrow's Friday. That'll be tomorrow. There's
a couple it's out there in places. I'm just saying that.
Oh yeah, well, there's a couple.
There's probably one that you're very safe because it's already out there.
Yeah,
if people stumbled across it, I
two actually.
I feel like those two. Why not?
Well, because I want to do it all at once.
And I hear you, but TikTok,
TikTok, don't stop.
Especially on for the first one, it'll be here before you know it. So there's.
Yeah.
Is there much sense in delaying, especially when
I don't want to spoil it.
I hear you.
I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, sort of, but I think a majority of people don't know.
Yeah.
Hence the questions.
Nope.
But I will tell you, it won't be in Martin, Michigan at a Ducks race. So on top of a Ducks race or on top of a Midwest race.
Nope. We're free and clear.
Yeah. We will not be going to Michigan, and we will not have radials
this year. Poke.
Yeah.
Who's coming at us with this one?
We will not have extreme radial drag racing.
No, but we did talk about and we talked about that we're looking to expand classes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, I don't see a reason why some radio guys wouldn't want to come run in the Crucible class when it's early in the year like that, dude. I mean, I don't think it really. I mean, I'll tell you what, I think Luis, some of those radio guys would have had some success down there in Ferris.
I mean, you just even take that to the opposite end of the year. If we go back to March when we were at SGMP, I think they probably could have fared pretty decently as well.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So yeah, it's not that it's outside the realm of possibility, and the invite is out there for any and all. The rules are what the rules are.
That's right.
Pass safety.
Yeah, that's right.
Door car.
That's right.
Be ready to go fast.
Be ready or don't be. We're working with Verge again. Yes, we will. I will say that we are going to have some races with Verge again. Yes. I really like those guys.
Yeah.
They run a tight ship, very organized. It's a good experience. They're really going to be they're going to have their pants blown off them at these tracks. I mean, they're not used to going to world-class tracks like we go to.
Yeah.
Nothing against them. They just don't. Yeah. Those facilities
Well, and the classes that they run don't necessitate something
Right.
crazy. I mean, the classes that they run could run, down a dirt road kind of situation, or like people like to say. But for records, it's going to take some special tracks.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yep. That's right. Yep. Yeah. So not only the schedule, but classes as well. I think it's a very good possibility. We're going to have some.
Are you trying to do this
classes
as a big release, all that in one?
I don't know.
Can we do the classes, or are we going to save that as a Christmas gift?
Yeah, let's save that. Well, and two, it's tough to add 2 additional classes. Well, we've got some things to work on, but regardless,
things are in motion.
Things are in motion. Yep. Hey, man, when you're green, the traction's mean. It takes a little bit of time.
I don't even know what that means.
But some wisdom is just fine.
You knock off the grind.
Makes things slightly sublime. Hope we're going back to Huntsville or where?
Montgomery.
Nicholas Rabe? Sure. Right. Yep.
Oh man, I can't wait to all that stuff is released.
Yes, me neither.
Be a lot nicer. Be a whole lot nicer.
So we're going to do the podcast from next week. Maybe do it from our Palacious estate.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably going to have to be, because everything with PRI ends at 5, so that gives us 2 hours to get from there back to the place, and then go from there.
Well, probably won't be quite as Palacious as Texas, but
no.
But man, that's right. You're welcome, Nick. What kind of answer is that? Okay.
It's the best one that can be given at this point in time. But yeah.
I love it. Those are my favorite kind of answers.
The ones
that answers that.
More questions.
Sure.
However you take it.
Yeah, it's what you want to make of it.
It's like a horoscope.
But man, I tell you what, staying down there in Texas at Wes's house, holy cow, Clyde's house that he built. Wes owns it now. Man, that's right, Nick. We know, us bosses know how to answer properly. It's all in the politics of it all. Yes, sound like a boss. Okay. So that house was really, really sweet. And I want to thank Wes for hooking us up there as well. Not for free, just I'm not letting anybody think that we got Wes's house for free for the Airbnb for the event, but it was a really, really nice house. I'd say that was every bit of, 25,000 square feet or so.
We used every damn square foot of it too.
Do we have a King of the Hill moment?
Yeah.
Perhaps. Oh, do we have a King of the Hill moment? Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, that was really great. And what was cool about that house is the lake that it's on was stocked for bass tournaments, and I think Clyde said that every bass in there is between 8 and 12 pounds and bigger. But never had a chance to enjoy it, unfortunately. Man,
no, that's always the downside of palatial estates like that on these sorts of trips, is that they're cool and they've got lots of stuff, but you never have a chance or time to use any of it because you're always up at the track and always doing something. So really just give me a roof and a bed.
Yeah.
Place to bed.
No, Adam does not care about refinement.
No, he does not.
If I think from now on, maybe Adam just brings a tent.
He might be sleeping at the track. Honestly,
I'm just going to bring a tent and an air mattress. And that's cool.
I just got to figure out how to recharge my stuff, my batteries.
We're running an extension cord to your tent. You'll be good.
The battery generator. I don't care.
No, man, I don't disagree. That one was an exception. It was the end of the year. And I think, as a lot of you may or may not know, you got certain goals you want to hit from a taxation standpoint. So,
and we had that many people.
Spend it. Yeah. And we had that many people. I mean, You and I and let's see, Irvin, Lori, Leah, Virginia, Wade, 3 teenage boys, Emmett, Stevie, Hazel, Avery. I mean, there's every bit of 15 people there.
So yeah, we needed it was either get that house or have to rent out an entire like motel that, one of those 1-floor motels you just drive up to, and then we just have the whole place.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. The weather is beautiful in Huntsville.
Great weather for camping. Yeah, Huntsville wouldn't have been a bad camping. And I got to stay at the track down at SGMP, which, man, there's just nothing better than being right there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't get that opportunity at Montgomery, XRP. So
yeah, that's right.
Next time.
Thought I got an important message, but it was snot. But it's not. You know where that, what that line's from. Thought it was something good, but it's not.
Man, it's almost so utilized it loses its origin.
I first heard it on the movie called Little Monsters.
I could see that being one of the first places.
Yep. That old anyways, that was a good movie.
Is that the werewolves have nards? Kick them in the nards.
No, wasn't that Monster Hunters or something?
Don't know.
Boy, I don't know. So what are the rules this weekend?
I mean, during testing, none.
No. I mean, in general, what are the rule packages? What's the rules?
Pretty standard. The pretty standard across the board, based on your combination, is dependent upon your weight minimum. So, I mean, the exact breakdown of it, no clue.
None during testing, though.
No, none during testing. That's where, Monster Squad. Okay.
Monster Squad, that's what it was.
Yeah, none during testing. That's where, previously Todd was able to hit that 3, 4, 5, 3.
3, 4, 5, 3 at 233.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yeah, we did make a list, didn't we, PA?
Yep. And then he was told, no, that shall not happen.
Well, he said he backed it up. He said, excuse me, that was gross. He did say, Todd Moyer said that he backed up when he was down there by 1% or however much. But it was during testing and they told him not to do it again. So, hey, what's that mean? Adam, I can't get into the, how do we get into our damn drive? Where all that's saved. Can you look in there at the OneDrive?
Should be able to.
I can't. I can't. Because we did on Tuesday night, went through and put together a culmination of the top quickest drivers in Pro Mod world, in Outlaw Pro Mod world. Or no, it's not really Outlaw Pro. It's just Pro Mods. Yeah, it was just 8 quickest drivers in the world of Pro Mods. And, I think this is a great platform. We got different viewers on Tuesday night than we do Thursday night. So I said we run through them and see if anybody disagrees. As Adam diligently works through. Do you see it in there? You don't see it in there.
Mm-mm.
Maybe because I didn't share it.
It's very possible.
I thought it got saved in there automatically.
No, I was almost thinking you might have done it as an extension of one of the previous spreadsheets that we had out there, but
no. Why wouldn't I do something that makes that much sense?
Well, because I'd seen that you had last updated our event-specific spreadsheet on the 12th, so I was crossing my fingers maybe, but no. 12th of November.
I can't see anything anyways. Oh, let's see. Files. Maybe it's in here. Fetch my data.
5.7 would be the quickest.
Here
this
we go.
week, you think?
I got it. You ready, folks? I found it. I figured out how to do it on my phone, PA.
Nice.
All right. Only caught a couple hairy wrecks that
haven't already. Yeah.
Yikes. I follow along, but on rock roll duty this weekend.
Yeah, I got a show this weekend. To be a record holder again, you have to make 3 consecutive runs back up BT and mile per hour. ADRL, you have to back it up, but
by 1%.
Outside of the ADRL, they don't require that. So as
during competition for the ADRL. All right, so here's what we got. PA. We got Todd Moyer at 3:45.3 at 2:33. This is the number 1 quickest. Number 2, Jason Scruggs at a 3:46 at 2:18. Then we got our man Bubba Stanton, 3:4.75 at 2:19. Then we got Frankie at 3:48, no ET or no mile per hour. Then we got Brandon Snyder behind him at 3:4.86 at 2:19. Stevie Fast at 3:4.86 at 2:13, so just behind Brandon. Terry Leggett at 3:49, and Daniel Ferris at 3:49.7. And Terry was at 3:49.6. So that's what PA and I managed to put together. If anybody disagrees with that, let us know. But we scoured, we hunted, we looked, and that's what we came up with.
This is what we found for overall historic, and then let's see. We can run down this list as well if we want to.
Bing, bing, bonk, bonk.
We've got the list of the ADRL Pro Modified quickest racers, competitors of 2024.
Sure. Let's hear what 24 sound like.
Well, for this year,
we already know who's number 1.
Frankie Taylor, 3:51.
Well, how could he be number 1 if Bubba ran a 3:45?
Not at an ADRL event, he didn't.
Oh, yes, you're right.
So this is only at ADRL event.
This is only ADRL, yes.
that is the difference maker.
Okay, yes.
Bubba Stanton also 3:51. Difference. Frankie was 3:51.17. Bubba was 3:51.18.
Ooh, boy.
That's how thin that margin was.
Yeah.
Third place, the Giant Slayer, Doug Reeserer with 3:59.
Ripping.
Fourth place, we've got Bob Glenn, ran at 3:65. Hank Stubbs also ran at 3:65. That one was down in Huntsville.
Mm-hmm.
John Sullivan coming up after Hank with 3:66. Kevin Hargett with the 3:74, and Robert Davis with the 3:75. That was our top 8 of the ADRL 2024.
All highly respectable ETs.
Great times, great people.
Great times, great people. If you ain't racing, you're pacing.
Uncle Steve.
Just woke up to see Wesley Jones turning one of the Jason Scruggs cars over in Florida, so record won't be broken by that car.
Dang, Jason put his other car into the wall last night, and they were using parts off of their other car to try to make that one whole again. So who knows what parts they're running on, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it's their weekend.
I hope this doesn't sound insulting, but I don't know who Wesley Jones is.
He's a
I grew up. Well, here's what makes it hard is I grew up with a kid named Wesley Jones. So it immediately throws a giant rug up in front of my head.
Yeah.
So yes, I don't know who Wesley Jones is.
Not familiar with him myself personally either, just that he's there. Travis Harvey on that list from 2023. I only did this year's times, but I'm sure that he would have been up there. I can't remember what his time was at Rockingham.
Who are you talking about?
Travis Harvey.
Oh, and he ran 2 cars. He ran his blue, gray, and black one, and then he ran his pickup.
Truck.
Yep.
Man, he ran that truck. That thing did great that weekend.
Where is Wesley Jones?
Yeah, I've got
Wesley Jones Jr.
I don't know. Probably Wesley Jones Scruggs Racing would probably pull it together.
No, man, I don't know. dude, dang. Just trying to look up Wesley Jones.
Uncle Steve says he's a great guy, works hand in hand with Scruggs.
Nice. I've hung out with Scruggs a few times at some different events. I'd have to imagine
Tommy and Travis aren't on the list or considered for the list because it's just 2024. I just did the races from this year. Ricky Smith was there too. Yes, he was. First chance to meet him.
Ricky ran with us at Rockingham.
Yep, that's the race they're talking about. That was
yeah. Yeah, that was a good race.
Good race, good peoples. Dan and Al. Can't wait to get back out to that track one day and see all the upgrades and things that they've got going. Then you got Raul down at SGMP putting out on Facebook that he's getting ready to announce a couple big things he's hadn't put on the schedule yet, but are coming up. So
yeah, I'm excited to see what that might be.
It'd be interesting to see what he's got going on down there.
Well, we'll be there sooner than later.
One of these months.
We've got some traveling to do beginning of next year, first quarter. Same as last year. This is exciting, dude. You know, the first year was kind of sit back and watch. Second year, all in. And they had RV hookups. Yeah, they did.
On the Rockingham RV hookups. Boy, there was nothing better than all of us being able to stay there at the track. That was cool.
It was super nice. Yeah, I mean, all lined up there, you know, right along the fence there, right at the the gate entry. Yeah, that was a really nice spot. Let's see. And I think Wesley is into heating and air, Vicksburg. Yeah, I tried to find him. I don't know. Couldn't find him.
Yeah, it seemed that Rockingham put in some new showers and they have that whole upstairs all wood paneled out, looking nice.
Wonder if they got the concession areas at the top of the bleachers or at the top of the stands along the concrete road up there.
I know they repainted the back with a mural, but I'm not sure. Cool. I'm not sure what else is happening inside them.
Yeah, because they were slightly dilapidated when we were there. Like they were closed down, but I think that
they use them for drinks. Not really so much food. I don't think they have food trucks and stuff, but yeah, I can't remember what they actually did up at the top of that hill. I tried not to walk up it if I didn't have to.
Yeah, right. Bing, bing, bonk, bonk.
You've got a message.
I know, constantly. Oh, no, that's just my cryptocurrency saying, hey, buddy, good for you.
Congrats.
Yeah, that's all it's saying. It's I am one of the chosen one. Me amongst a lot of other people at this point that have been diamond handsing some crypto for the past years and years. If you have been and you hadn't let everybody talk you out of it and tell you it was bullshit, well, there you go. You're sitting pretty.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, folks. You did not succumb to society. Oh, it reminds me of the a meme that I saw the other day about the COVID vaccination. Congratulations. You'd something about not being, I don't know, by gold bars and silver bars. Oh yeah, of course. Actually, I just took my daughter she's like, Dad, I got a couple $100. She's 10 or 11. She's like, I want to open a bank account. And I was like, yeah, no, you don't. And I was like, we are not opening a checking account.
Yeah, here's some mason jars and a shovel.
Yeah. And I spent a good portion of the day just doing some basic investment talks with her. So she at the end decided she wanted to go to the coin store and buy some silver. So I took her and she got her first few bullions of silver. She walked out like a pirate, all happy. Look how shiny these are, Dad. I'm like, I know. And guess what? My new
strategy is there's a guy who just recently hid $2 million worth of gems and emeralds and small treasures in 5 different locations and has clues and hints out there that people can track down where these things are.
Geocaching?
Kind of, but it's more cryptic than that.
Yeah. Not in Missouri, though, right?
No, nationwide.
Yeah. I mean, I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
But you got to be a good riddle teller. You got to be able to create some very cryptic, weird.
Yeah, you really got to be able to look into everything, kind of, find the clue and then follow the clue from there.
Right.
Yeah, it's all about finding just that one little spot, and then going through and finding what matches the riddle in the area from there, and keep going. So sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does actually. Maybe that's something we can incorporate at the events for the spectators.
Throw treasure around.
Yeah, on the pit somewhere.
Yeah, there you go.
Under this tarp.
Right.
Up under somebody's tarp.
Yeah,
somebody
shot for treasure.
Yeah, inside this camper.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of similar to what Forrest Fenn did. He did a similar thing to where he had millions out there, and had a big tale of how to find it, and somebody did actually find it. So, or at least parts of it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, I saw the last guy had just hidden a golden goblet somewhere in the woods, in the mountains or some shit. Somebody had found it.
Yeah, I mean, people
what it was worth, but they had their camera out, and sure as shit, it was just sitting there half buried in leaves, but the top was poking out, and he walked over to it and picked it up and held it up in the sunlight and got the video of it. I was like, oh wow, that's fun.
Yeah, it seems like a good spending of time.
Mm-hmm. Just never know what you're gonna find. Kind of like that gun you and I were talking about. It was like 500 or 600 years old. Yeah, that was pretty cool. They just found that buried in the riverbanks.
Yeah,
during the Spanish. Wait, what was that? It was during the.
It was during Coronado's expedition to try.
Oh, that's right.
El Dorado.
Yeah. That's right. Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, maybe we. Maybe what we. I don't know. I don't like to talk like. I got some great ideas. That really sparked a good idea. But I don't like to air my ideas because I find out that people will just steal your shit and use it. They will.
Oh my God. It's all from Facebook. It's all that Facebook comment.
Oh, what today? Oh, that one post that I sent
one time. Yeah.
Well, you never know, man. I mean, loose lips sink ships. I live and die on that sword.
That's right. That's right. We all have to keep eyes on the skies in 2 more days. Never again. Never again.
Oh, that was supposed to happen today, wasn't it? Or yesterday?
No, December 7th is in 2 more days. Keep your eyes on the skies. Never catch us slipping again.
I don't know what that is.
It's Pearl Harbor Day.
Oh, I'm okay. Now I know what you're talking about. December 7th. Okay, I got you. I see. No, I was referencing the UFO invasion that was supposed to happen this week, apparently.
Oh, sweet. Did it?
Remember, everybody was talking about that.
Did it happen?
I don't think so. No.
Crap.
We have yet to meet the leaders of our intergalactic federation
that we know of.
Yeah. Lizard people. Why are domesticated feline cats the only cats in its species that have slitted eyeballs? That's weird. No other cat on the planet.
You're saying that the only female or feline was slit eyes. Okay.
The only cat in the cat kingdom, feline, lions, tigers, pumas, jaguars, doesn't matter. The only ones with slitted eyeballs are cats. Domesticated house cats. And somebody brought that up and then went down a rabbit hole as far as why, and they were created and they're actually related to reptiles, and that's why they love eating rats and blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh, that's weird.
I mean, bobcats are, but I guess I don't know if they consider that an extension of the domesticated house cat.
Kinda. They're small like that.
The lynx.
Mm-hmm. Gotta roll, guys. They have earthquakes out here in the Bay Area. Yeah, lock up your families. They earthquaking everybody out there.
Yeah, I heard that was happening as well.
Here in the Bay Area, don't want to get stuck in Rainbow Land.
No, sir.
No, I don't blame you. Even though it is a really, really beautiful area out there in San Francisco.
I'm sure you'd find plenty of washers and dryers that would take you in, but you might not like it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there to wash your laundry for you there, Uncle Steve. And cook you dinner.
They do a good job at it.
And drill holes into your skull and inject.
Yeah. A little zombie juice.
Oh, weird.
It always tends to kind of divert and go that way. Weird.
Well, why not? Why not, folks?
It's more interesting.
So, anyways, yep. So when we get back at it next week, we will be in Indianapolis Thursday night at our estate. It's going to be a good time. Not paying that price.
I don't blame you. I'll wear dirty clothes for a year.
Well, you'd either be giving it or taking it. One of the two. You'd be paying the price, however you want to look at it.
Ain't good either way.
Yeah. No, sir. Next weekend, Indianapolis, PRI. It's going to be a great time. I'm excited. If anybody else that's watching is going to be out there, look forward to seeing you guys. Let's catch up. Hit Wes up for some after party tickets. It's a good time. We'll all hang out and mingle and do our things. And
if you can't get a ticket, let us know. We'll do our own damn after party.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, no shit, right? I almost rented. Man, I was so close to pulling the trigger on a place. Adam's like, oh, he's just gonna shit his pants when he sees this one. Dude, it was really cool. It was really cool.
I bet, but yeah, every time it's like, what are we doing? Why?
It was literally right down the road. It was only 2 bedrooms, but it was like a 10,000 square foot.
Jesus Christ.
It was like a warehouse turned into a studio loft, and it was all polished concrete, and it had this big open living room area, and then there's like steps that went up, and it had a indoor. It was just crazy.
Stand still, laddie.
Getting any pudding. Oh my gosh. Yes, and again, we want to thank the guys for not doing their podcast, the Shake and Bake guys not doing their podcast tonight. And yeah, it's cool getting to know those dudes. I'm like, hey man, don't do your podcast tonight.
Or
like, oh yeah, hey, no big deal, bro. We won't. We got you. I'm like, appreciate it.
Radio waves are ours.
Save some of that cake for us, fellas. Is Lyle down there racing this weekend? Do you know? Mm-hmm. Stevie Fast? Any of those guys? All of them, I guess, huh?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well,
all of them. Everybody.
I may or may not watch. I won't be down there, so
I need to watch. You're gonna have Flow Racing. So
I'm not paying to be a part of Flow Racing.
Can't blame you. So guess what? Until they crash and Jay gets to step up again, you're not gonna get to watch. But fortunately, if anybody else, if you haven't, go to NC Pro Modders page, Facebook, YouTube. I do YouTube because then you can set the notification bell. So anytime he goes live, you get a notification and you're on there, boom, within seconds of him even going live. So if there is a chance that Flow Racing goes down, there's a pretty good chance, then Jay would get that tap and you'd get that notification, be able to see some great racing with some great coverage from a great guy.
Yep. Great. All across the top. Mike, hate to hear it, man. I wish you were going to be down there, brother.
It's a great time.
That sucks. Oh, that's right. Lyle's racing Antron. That's right. Yeah, I remember last year talking to Antron.
Yep, PRI.
Yep. Like, hey, man, you remember when we used to race for us back in the day?
Yeah, make it happen again.
Yeah. So, yeah. Did you know this? Did you know the ADRL was the first drag racing series to air live on their own channel, per se, like YouTube or a podcast kind of deal? Like, I know that like NHRA had their own NHRA channel on cable, right? But the ADRL were the first ones. We were the first ones to stream live to a YouTube channel, kind of a deal. So we the ADRL are the pioneers, and I'll give credit to Kenny for that. Kenny's a really good visionary. He is a very, very good visionary. And that was his idea. And that was right at the time when, not long after that, when Lizzie Musey had her accident, went up on the guardrail and took out the camera guide. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
We setting up a tent at PRI. We are not. Adam intends to. Never mind. It's Thursday night.
Yep.
So the ADRL Motor Network. But yeah. So yeah. It was cool. I was the Drag Illustrated just recently put out an article about that. It was pretty cool. Flow Racing only. Yeah, that's the only place to watch it. Yep. What does it cost to watch Flow Racing or to subscribe to that?
I think it's a yearly subscription. About 150, I think, if I remember right.
Yeah, I just don't think so.
I don't know what it could be, one level that I looked at or whatever it was, but I remember looking at it thinking, Like 6 people that paid me that amount for a yearly subscription. I could easily put together a pretty good production.
For sure. Yeah, we'll think about that too. We got to wait to anyways, keep my ideas to myself.
Yep, I wasn't wrong.
$159 a year. Holy but Jesus. Oh,
I'm not a gambler.
Yeah, me neither. I'll just wait to read it all on social media.
Yeah. Yeah. Saves me that much money. That's fine with me.
That's right. All right, man. Well, we're getting closer to the end of the year. 2024 has been a blast. 2025 is going to be even better.
Can do whatever
better and better and better.
Fuck I want, Nick.
Yeah, that's right. We can do whatever we want. Yeah. Thanks to Renegade Racing Fuel, Fuel Tech, and Chris Dunker Race Cars, and Adam.
And Daco Belts, because you know they're going to be down there this weekend at Snowbird Nationals. And if you want a chance of being in the winner's circle and not looking like a jackass, you're going to want to put yourself a Daco belt on your car so that you can make sure that you're in the winner's circle and that you have yourself a Daco day.
Have a Daco day.
Make check payable to Adam Hornkamp, care of KFC Studios. I'll see you at PRI.
That's funny as shit. All right, man. Well, thanks everybody for joining in. Kudos for a great year, guys. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, we're gonna keep plugging away, and we'll see what happens next year. And I mean, just how amazing it's gonna be next year. You know, behind every leader's a pack of followers and haters. So, love you guys. So we will catch you guys.
I don't know where you're heading with this. I hate to follow, so I don't know where I even follow in this whole situation.
All right. It's all good. All right. We'll see you guys on Tuesday night. Until then, peace and chicken grease.